Hola mis coconetes, welcome back to my channel. I had to try that. Thank you for 140 subscribers. I love all of you guys. Just know I'm having trouble making this video. I've been trying to make this video since last year, but I've just held off on it because I don't know the right words to say. So I'm gonna try to summarize a whole year in like just a short amount of time. I'm gonna try to summarize it. And don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, you know the vibes. So from when I got out of college up until August of last year, I was just like, what am I doing? I can't get a job. The jobs that I'm getting, they're not paying me. I'm being mistreated. I'm being underpaid. What the fuck? And then my friends, like, I haven't heard from them. They haven't checked up on me. And obviously I know the phone works both ways, but like, they all know that I need constant reassurance because I do feel insecure when it comes to friendships, because I was always lonely growing up. I was always that person people came to for their stuff, but I never felt comfortable coming to anybody with my drama. I need that reassurance, and they know this. So I do appreciate all of my friends that check up on me often. I love you guys. But it was a huge chunk of time where like I didn't hear from nobody, and I wasn't on Instagram either, so it's like nobody's gonna ask me where I went. I mean, it's not like I did that for attention, because I definitely didn't, but like at least expected one person or somebody to just check up on me. I'm not talking about my immediate friends, by the way. I'm just talking about like everybody else. But this trip obviously opened my eyes and made me realize who my true friends are. So I'm grateful for that, because I've always wondered like, who's really my friend? Anyways, move out here. As soon as I get to the airport, I break down. I have an anxiety attack, and from then on, shit got worse. My living situation, like, I just felt so judged. I felt like I wasn't doing my best. Mind you, my best is different from your best. So who are you to tell me that I'm not trying hard enough? Because I've been applying to jobs in California before I moved out there, when I got there, and I haven't stopped. I applied for jobs in the video world, photography world, because again, that's what I went to high school for. And in college, my auto tech degrees, I was applying for jobs in my field, and I was going to interviews. I was getting shit done, but I didn't brag about my progress. I felt like that wasn't necessary, and I'm not the type to do that. I'm very humble. I'm still going to leave out a lot of details in this video, but just know, like, one day the truth will come to light. I was really hurt. I always wanted approval by certain individuals in my life. I always wanted to feel like I was good enough for them, and I didn't want them to look at me like I'm a failure. And I don't know why I cared so much, because I'd spent my whole life not giving a fuck about what they think, but like whenever I would engage with these people, I felt like I was just a piece of shit. Like I was worthless next to them. Like what I'm doing is a joke. And that's honestly why I stopped Photoshop. That's why I stopped photography. That's why I stopped doing the things that I truly love, because I would just avoid being judged. I didn't want nobody in my family to know about anything that I like to do. Just my mom, because I live with her, obviously. Lived. Then those certain people try to make it seem like what I'm feeling is bullshit, that I have no reason to feel that way. But it's like, I get over things at my own pace. Your experience versus my experience is completely different, and that's something people need to realize. I just felt very boxed in, and I never felt like comfortable being myself around these people. So being out here in that situation, like, it's like, how do I be myself and not be judged? How do I be myself and ignore what they're saying about me, and ignore the judgment? I could just feel it. I was still feeling suicidal, depressed, and my anxiety was still fucking skyrocketing through the roof. And what I would do, I used to like going to the mall with my friends in New York. So out here, I would just go to the mall by myself, and I would just walk around. I'll keep myself occupied, look at pretty things, try things on, window shop. I had a lot of fun doing that, and that helped me with whatever I was feeling. Then I got the dog walking gig with WAG, and that helped me because it was like therapy, but I'm getting paid for it. Gotta use it to your advantage, baby. I just felt so happy to see their little faces, just excited to see me. Like, yeah, she gonna take me for a walk. I'm gonna pee, I'm gonna shit, it's gonna be lit. So I was really happy about that. I felt so much better, and the thoughts will go away. And again, if you're just like, what, that's not even enough for you to feel that way, it's a lot of built up things that I've been through in my past that I don't feel like sharing right now. I don't know why I gave these people so much power over me whenever I engage with them. I don't know why. Well, I have an idea why, but again, I'm not comfortable sharing that with you guys yet. Once I got my job at the dealership, I felt like a weight being lifted off my shoulders. And when I got there, I was very quiet for the first 2 weeks. Well, my coworkers just wanted to learn about me, and I was like, finally, like, someone wants to know about me. I don't gotta hear anybody else's shit. It's about me now. It's lit. Whether they being nosy or not, I don't care. I was just happy to talk because there's only so much shit you could do to call your friends over the phone, FaceTime them. Like, I need face-to-face interaction, you know? I was working there from November up until like February-ish, I think. When my mom told me some news about her health, I was just devastated, and at work I wasn't doing my best. Like, basically like, all right, what do you need? Get out type of thing. Obviously I didn't say that, but it was just very like straight to business. When you look at me, you wouldn't expect that. You would expect like a happy, giddy, oh hey, what do you need type of attitude from me, and I wasn't giving them that. And so that affected my performance. I was back into my depression, and my mom was like, nah, don't come back, stay over there, do what you gotta do, I'm gonna be fine. And I was like, bruh, like, can I come home? No, stay out there. I was like, ugh. She's like, you strong, you got this, I'll let you know if I need you to come back. I was like, okay, fine, I'll be strong for you. They let me go. Oh man. Then I went back into that hole I was in when I first moved here. I went back to dog walking, but it wasn't a pleasant experience. Like, yes, I was making money dog walking, but I had 1 meal a day. I did not buy groceries. I would buy groceries like once a month. So from March to May, when I finally got hired in May, I was just dog walking every day, all day. Like 6 to 10 dogs. It could be 30 minutes each, an hour each, depending. And plus driving around. When I didn't have groceries to eat, I would just get fast food, like spend like $5 or $6 on something. And that'll keep me full or for the whole day. And I would feel very lightheaded, nauseous because the lack of nutrients, obviously. And I know people have been through worse. I know. This is my story with my move out here. The thing that like really fucking bothered me was when I moved to this house. So the owner's son has been like harassing me nonstop. Like, he'll call me, slide money under my door, leave gifts in my room because I didn't have a lock. I just got a lock 2 months ago. The owner of the house would tell me, oh no, there's a key for your door that locks it, I just need to find it. So up until 2 months ago, she finally found it. From January to August, no key, no privacy. There's a lot of details I'm gonna leave out, but I don't want anyone's pity or like anyone to feel bad for me. Like, I'm just letting you know like some details. But he'll be like, oh, why did you lie to us all after 8 p.m? I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? You're not even home. Or he'll call me when I go to New York. He'll call me, leave me voicemails, and I told his mom about it, and she's like, oh no, maybe he just wants to be friends. I was like, bitch, are you serious? No. Like, oh, let's go out, let's get drinks. Oh, I think she's sleeping, come to my room. I told him I had a boyfriend, and he would still do creepy shit. Like, I found earrings in my room, a bracelet in my room. He went downstairs in like gray sweatpants once, and like his print was out, and that's fucking disgusting. And then one time he came downstairs in a towel. I was like, really? You're doing too much. Like, chill the fuck out with all that shit. And our age difference, you about to be 40? What's going on here? I mean, I ain't want to judge, but I'm judging. Like, ew. What makes you think it's okay to keep bothering someone? Clearly is expressing to you how much she does not like you and does not want you to bother her. And how she openly expresses to you to get the fuck away from her and to leave her the fuck alone. Like, I understand we live together, but that don't mean I have to have an intimate relationship with you. Are you serious? No sense of privacy. Like, I don't know if there's a camera in my room. I don't know if there's cameras in the house. That was stressing me out a lot. And my work bestie, he would come to the rescue. Cheesy, I know. He would come save my ass. Whenever I felt really uncomfortable, he would just come get me. And like, especially if I knew homeboy was out drinking and I don't have a lock on my door, so just in case anything happens, come get me. So he'll get me and we'll just drive around up until I had a feeling like maybe he would be asleep at this time. So like 3 in the morning, he'll drop me off. I'll go to sleep. I feel fine. Aside from that, friendship wise, I would say 2 people out here impacted me the most. One of my friends that I met at a coffee shop, she used to work there, and we just got along. She helped me awaken my spiritual side. Like, I always knew it was there, but I just didn't do anything about it. So she helped me get to the next stage, and now I'm more in tune with all the signs that I receive. I'm very happy to have met her. I'm very blessed. Back to my work bestie. He helped me a lot when I needed him, so I'm really grateful for him. He took me to my first driving movie, which was lit as hell, super fun. I mean, it's not fun, you're just sitting there watching a movie, but it was just like a fun experience because I never did that shit before. There's like 3 screens for the movies, and then you drive into yours, and it's like a little parking lot, and you park there, and then on the ticket they give you, you tune into the radio station for that screen, and you can hear the audio for the movie. Lit. And then in the main building is where the bathroom is, and like if you want snacks and shit like that. We would drive around a lot, help just talk about life and vent to each other about life, and I'm very grateful for that. I know I sound like a broken record, but I am. And out here I've learned to just be more calm, just take it easy, and to realize that even though people expect things of you, you live your life the way you want to. You do things at your own pace, and don't let anybody tell you what you're doing is wrong when you're lost. Because when people are lost and they come to me letting me know that they're lost, I just let them know, well, go out there, do things, try different things, put yourself in situations you're not really comfortable with, see how you react. Just like test your boundaries, test what floats your boat, and from there on you'll learn about yourself. So for me, coming out here, I most definitely tested my fucking boundaries, moving across the country away from everybody. And again, I'm not close to my family, so except my mom, and she's over there and I'm over here, so it really hurt to just have nobody out here. So I'm really grateful to have met the people I met who helped me during those times I needed them. Other than that, I've learned to just accept myself for who I am, to do what I want to do what makes me happy, and to not live up to other people's standards, because I'm amazing. People will always misunderstand me. People will always misunderstand you, and you just gotta live, do what you gotta do. If you know you're being a good person and you know you're doing the best that you can, that's all that matters. Also, I became vegan out here. I made a promise to myself to not eat animals in exchange for my mother's health. I said that if I eat better, I might cure my head, and I definitely did. I do not have depression anymore. I haven't had a depressive episode in months. I was suicidal a few months ago, but that was like the first month of me going vegan. So obviously, you know, my head's gonna be going crazy. I'm like preparing my fucking cells. A lot of people get that side effect too when they take the antidepressants. Like, they'll be a little extra for the first month, but then afterwards they go back to normal. It's different for every person, obviously, but I've read situations and testimonies like this, and I have experienced it with some people in my life that have taken them. So I'm not talking out my ass. And then afterwards, I was doing good. I felt way better. I felt happier. I felt lighter. I just felt like I was in the air. Not high, but like I just felt like a happy high. Like, oh, it's lit. Obviously, I was still getting annoyed. I was still like cursed up a storm. You don't have to be a saint to be happy. I do say mean things sometimes. I do express myself in ways that others disapprove of, which what I'm doing may tell you the opposite of that, but I know what's going on in my head. So I don't know if that makes sense. I know it might not sound like it's too crazy, but I was suffering a lot. Again, I'm leaving out a lot of important details, but I just do not want to throw people under the bus. Just keeping it short and sweet. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. And see you next Tuesday.